it just becomes so very, very dangerous. Again, right now you can see that we are in the Sand Canyon. I'm sorry, in the Canyon Country area. Hard turns. There you go. Another hard left turn right there, and it looks like we're making. Whoa! Oh! Thank goodness it was just a mirror or a part of that vehicle, but you can see some damage on that pickup truck. And the California Highway Patrol, and this one, even at those high speeds, you saw that they call that a polar bear, that all-white vehicle, was actually trying to get close enough to do a pit maneuver. And these type of pit maneuvers at those high speeds, this is because they want to bring this thing to an end. You can see it right there. This is one of those pursuits. We always enjoy watching these things, but with these, this is one of those pursuits. We always enjoy watching these things, but with these high speeds, I'm just telling you, I just don't want to see anybody get hurt.
Yeah, and you're seeing how he's driving so erratically, high rate of speed, as you mentioned, also not even worrying about barreling into other cars in the area right there, as you saw some sharp turns, and the mirror just dangling off of that pickup truck right now. But the initial one, you were getting into the fact that they were kind of surveilling this guy because he was siphoning off gas, but then what? He's a carjack suspect ultimately?
Wrong side of the road, 100 miles an hour. I'm sorry. You have to understand some of this too. Working with us so long is that we're up in the Santa Clarita area. I cannot hear the IFB up here. It is just the way it is. It's just one of those areas where the FM radios just don't work that well. He's on the wrong side of the road, extremely high speeds, running another red light out here, joining out onto Soledad Canyon, which is also a street. If you drive this anywhere out here, this is one of those streets that vehicles do move very quickly. The speed limit is probably 55, maybe 60 miles an hour. But again, running a red light at those high speeds, this big pickup truck, and you saw it. These things are hard to maneuver. Light rear ends, and then coming around a corner at 100 miles an hour, he slid into those vehicles that were setting up to make a turn, waiting at that red light. Whenever he's doing any of this right here, every time, I have to be honest with you, my blood runs cold. Vehicle continues on at these very, very high speeds. I did hear you mention something about the siphoning of the fuel. That was just crosstalk that we heard officers talking about when they were describing the chase. Our assignment desk, they probably have some better information on what the original want was, if it wasn't that. First time we've seen them actually boxed in, and kind of wondering, because of those high speeds, where the law enforcement is. I would venture to say that they did back off because of those high speeds. There is a sheriff's helicopter above it, but that pickup truck now just trying to make its way through here, pushing, just luckily has not touched any other vehicles, but still just trying to they did bump that car. There you go. California Highway Patrol. No, I told you they were not going to play with this guy. They wanted to actually try to pin him. He's out running right there. You can see him making his way through this area. There's a gas station right there. Hopefully he doesn't try to carjack anybody. Other officers in the area, they're getting the calls right now from the helicopter, and they are trying to set themselves up to get this guy into custody. Still running. I just will go in a little bit wider. I won't lose him. I just want to make sure that he doesn't run into that's what he's doing. There you go. Sheriff's Department taking him down. Oh, thank goodness, before he got into that store. Holding him down there, waiting for backup, another Sheriff's Department deputy, and more just piling on top of him, taking this guy into custody. What a crazy pursuit this was. I know, Sandra, I'm sorry I was monopolizing this, but I just could not hear you up here. And again, you can see that suspect now being taken to custody. But again, this started in the Palmdale area and made its way down the 14 at those crazy high speeds. Hopefully everybody else is okay, and that two vehicles that got struck, hopefully those are just minor damage. But what a crazy pursuit this one was, for sure.
Amazing work by our law enforcement. You saw right there. What a crazy pursuit. Thankfully, it was short-lived, and now the suspect is in custody. Awesome job, Stu and the crew in Sky Fox.
The signal.